Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Loop. I'm one of the Circassian diasporas in Jordan. Today we're going to talk about the Sochi Games. Sochi Games, it's going to be held in the land of the hidden Circassian genocide in the year of 2014. And Sochi Games, it's going to be in the 150th anniversary of the Circassian hidden genocide. The spot, the ground, that millions of Circassians were buried under this ground. We can never forget our ancestors, the people who sacrificed their life for the sake of our beloved homeland. Sochi is the capital of Circassia. Millions of Circassian diaspora scattered around the world, and they all remember Sochi, the place that where our ancestors all buried under this ground. And they are going today and talking about holding these games in the land of our ancestors, the land of the hidden Circassian genocide, the land where our ancestor bones are buried under this ground. That's one of the reasons why we oppose the Sochi Games. One thing else why we oppose Sochi Games. There is not even one word describing the indigenous people of the Caucasus, the Circassian people. We can never forget how many tribes were wiped out from this. Once upon a time, this area was called Wubikhya, and this tribe of Wubikh was completely wiped out. It was, and still, in the eyes of all Circassians, as the capital of our motherland. These are some of the reasons why we oppose those games. Now, and every year, in the 21st of May, all Circassians are all demonstrating this day to show the world that our beloved Circassia was already forgotten. The genocide that was committed by the Russians, Tsarist, was also forgotten in the history. Sochi was the final place, the final city where all the Circassians were forced to deport. They were deported in millions. 75% of those people who were forced deported, they're lost alive, either by sickness or either by the hunger. Even when they reached their destination, they were subject to many diseases. With all this, 97% of the people of Circassia, they lost everything. They lost their homeland. 95% at this time, they lost their language, their culture, their history. Because of this, we need to oppose the games. We can never forget the memories of our ancestors, the story, the song about how much suffering they had. The pain and the cry, we can never forget about those days. Sochi is the place where this Circassian genocide is hidden. Under the ground of Sochi, there are millions of Circassians, people who were buried alive under those ground. That's why we oppose those games. These games is going to be held on the graves of our ancestors. Those people who sacrificed their life for the cause because they didn't want to leave their country. That's the reason they were buried alive over there. And from that point, we call it the Krasnaya Polenia. This means the red hell. It was named after this because of how much blood it was bled under this area. Sochi is the capital of Circassia. Russia occupied this area in the year of 1864, and since that day, the whole majority of the Circassian people, they were deported or they were massacred in this spot. We're really trying to do so many things to oppose those alleged Sochi Games, such as we're going to participate in the World Environment Day, which is going to be held in the 5th of June. Every year, the United Nations and all its branches are celebrating this day for the World Environment Day. What they are doing there in Sochi, they are destroying the whole nature of that Western Caucasian area. Nobody is taking care of those historical nature places. That's the reason actually we're going to oppose Sochi Games, because of the World Environment Day. And we think all the world they're going to stand for us because we're going to say goodbye for the forest in Sochi.
My name is Nart Mola. I'm here from Jordan. As Mr. Muhammad said, we need to put our hands together. We need to think together. I hope that we all gonna meet very soon, together in our homeland. Please we need to ensure to restore our language, to restore our culture. Together, we will dance, we will sing, we will talk in one soul, one language, Fipso.